It's just a nice segue of
It was a great
excitement
segue.
because we're going to introduce our first special guest we've ever had on the program. And he's a man who's literally done it all in professional wrestling and someone you know all too well
I
because
do
he's
know.
family. He's your big brother, Scott Armstrong.
Hey, hey. Welcome, Scotty.
Scotty.
What up, boys? How
I
you
feel
guys
like
doing?
The gang's back together.
I had to get a
Yeah.
candy bowl in here as we welcomed you on so I could be ready because I just felt it had to be like old times and stuff.
I
Yes,
wish,
it
dude.
does.
That was a lot of fun, and we ate a lot of candy.
Yeah, this is gonna be
I
a
still
lot
eat a lot of
fun.
candy,
I mean, we all eat a lot of
Yeah.
candy. Come on. I just
but
had
not nose candy. We don't do that. None of us do that
No.
anymore. Well,
No.
Ryan might. I don't know. We
my-
don't test. We don't test on the show.
I mean, I don't. No, we don't. We do not have a wellness policy. But I don't do nose candy. It's not my game.
Okay.
I like to ski on the slopes, but not on those types of mountains. All right.
All right.
Basically, Scotty, we have like an AA meeting every time we come on
My
here.
wife's about to message and
I
be
see
like,
that.
can we get back on track right here?
Yeah. Blue Chew.
Yeah. What's the deal? It's Blue Chew, and you bring me on? Is that the deal?
Yes, that's it. Because the polar bear, we got to use the polar bear. But yeah, no. So yeah, but we know it was a great segue, but are we not going to do the read, Ryan?
I think we'll do the read later.
Okay, I'm cool with that. So we're on to Scott Armstrong,
We're good.
my oldest brother, by the way.
wild.
Yes.
And so some of the notes that I read were actually incorrect because it asked Scott when he did he like it when all of his brothers followed in his footsteps. And Scott, I'd love for you to touch on that because that's not correct. Go ahead.
Brad was the first one to start. Brad started wrestling. He was 18 years old, 3 weeks out of high school. And I was actually in college at the time, and Brad was wrestling in the territory days down in, which was Southeastern back then. And I want to say 81. And I was in college going to what is now Kennesaw College. It was Kennesaw Junior College back in the 1600s when I went there. But anyway, and I would drive, they would wrestle in Montgomery, Alabama, like on a Friday night. And so I'd go to college that day and then drive. Montgomery's about 2.5 hours from Kennesaw. And I would drive there and watch Brad wrestle and see my dad. And then I would drive back. And so, man, after watching Brad, I would do it, every week if I could drive down there and watching Brad over and over and over. Next thing you know, I came down for spring break to Pensacola, and my dad goes, son, there's colleges down here too. So go home and sell all your stuff and come on, move down here.
Wow.
And that's what I did. And I started going to all the wrestling matches that Brad was involved in. And next thing you know, I was next.
Wow.
And then Steve, and then a little while later after the Marines, here came Brian.
Yeah, I
used to
I wanted to get that out first, Ryan, before you kind of broke into the questions. That was the only thing I noticed really that was
Fixing the timeline
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit. I used to watch Brad at the UIC Pavilion in Chicago when he was rocking the Candyman trunks and stuff.
oh yeah.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
a number of gimmicks.